Hi, I'm Kev from sonsofkane.com, and on this week we're going to look at a little bit of a video. But first, hi Chris.
Kevin.
What has the National Football League, tanks and disability got in common?
They're things you enjoy looking at when you're alone in your room in the dark.
Yeah, but no.
But you enjoy a good tank.
I do like tanks, and I do love the NFL. Go Pack Go.
I just didn't understand the word you just said, but I'll take your word for it.
So on this video we're just going to look at a technique where you're not able to get offline, but it works in your favour.
Don't forget, guys, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, please share, please care. Don't forget to ring that notification bell, because then you'll receive notifications. Ow. And don't forget to read the fit.
A quick explanation about the intro on this part. Of a Sunday night, 6 hours, I sit in my room and I watch the National Football League, being a massive fan that I am. And the quarterback, the guy that controls the offence, they have massive arms and they've got really amazing arm strength. And last week, quarterback drops back, he's loaded up to throw. As he releases, defensive lineman gets in the way. Instead of the ball coming out and going 20-30 yards down the field, it went straight up in the helicopter and hit the running back on the top of the head. And it got me thinking. This then comes into Sifu. Remember, he told us about the tanks and why the armour is at 30 degrees. And it's because the strength and tensile of that angle. And I was wondering how this will work with disability. Now, Jeff got in touch with us from America and said, it's okay showing these techniques, but what if we cannot move offline? So, bringing the way that I think, which is quite non-linear, bringing all these topics into sort of play, we decided to defend yourself when you're dealing with a live side without being able to move off. Now, if Chris is able-bodied and I'm able-bodied and I go for a punch, first thing Chris does is get offline. I can't do that. I cannot physically block, move, can't do it. So, as we said before, Chris can give me his arm. This is the fastest moving. Second, slowest. I'm looking at this area. Now, Chris has got a fantastic series coming up. It's all about body language. This is taking a little bit from that session and we're going to bring that in. I can tell by his face that he wants to hit me. I don't know what I've done to him today, but he really wants to hit me. So, he's going to have an aggressive face on. Is that your aggressive face?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to load his punch up. If I look at this and it comes in, that is whoa, fast. If I look to the elbow, I've got more chance of blocking. If I look at his shoulder, I know exactly where he's going. Now with a 30-degree angle, if I come up 30 degrees and you throw the punch, I've stopped that punch there. He cannot now go through to me. And if I'm going up further, I can then bring under, strike through. I've got a cane though. I see the shoulder move, I'm going for the shoulder. Now he really wants to punch me, don't you? Don't you dare. So, you're not getting offline, but what you're doing, by looking at where he's going, you're taking him offline. Now this is a series that we're going to start working very much in depth with. At the moment I'm just using the shoulder. Quite a dangerous place to hit because if I miss and go up, good night Kev. So where else can I use? Now if you talk to Chris, or even me, we could probably name about 8 areas in the upper body. Classic one is solar plexus. And I'm just going to do this, walk towards me. Go on, walk towards me. He's got the point. I've got a rounded bit, so it's less painful for me. The sternum's another bit, which is fantastic. Don't really like the throat, but again, he can move, and also you've got an Adam's apple here in men, and you crush that, it's quite dangerous. And obviously you've got the face and the head. Or what we call a balance point, which is the bladder, suprapubis. I'm not going to push too hard, but it gives you that sort of down part. So if you're unarmed and it's coming through, use your 30 degrees. This can also be interpreted, because CCTV is everywhere now. If I just put my hands up and say, don't hit me, I've got that 30 degree, I've got that extension through. If I've got the cane, then it's just a case of up, push away, stop, don't you dare. If he goes to grab, I'm then going to attack. We're going to go further on this in more videos, because I think it's an area that we've started playing around with, and Chris has got some really good ideas on it.
If I'm going to throw a punch, normally it will be this 1, 2, it'll either be this nice big shot I want to take him out with, or I'll be coming in and I want to be taking out. So be aware of this other arm. The reason we say 30 degrees, if you're into tanks, because he's a big
Tank man.
tanker, 30 degrees will give you the most depth with the least amount of material, as it were. I think it's a Russian T30s.
T30s, yeah.
So if you're at here, this is the thickness. He hasn't been working out recently, it shows. So this is why. This depth is now this deep, not teeny tiny deep. But if I throw I'm going to throw a solid punch. So I'm just going to try and do a nice big punch. If he comes in, if I come in straight, I can't. Minimum motion, he hasn't pushed it out, it's here. If he does that with the cane, I'm not going to be happy.
All I'm going to do is that block. That's all I'm going to do.
So if this comes in, he's got it this way, same angle. If I'm coming this way, same angle. He's moved the cane this much from this end, but he's generated the power, he's created that angle, he's created the force.
The good thing about this as well is if you watch Chris's arms, as soon as we make contact, his arm bends. This gives you the chance to grab hold of, you can manipulate, you've then got your wrist lock, your elbow lock, bring through, bring in, yeah? You're then controlling the situation. You're not having to hit someone, you've locked them up, you've got compliance power, you can then deal with the situation by calling for help.
Yeah. If you ever see, I think we've done the Tansau drill, where you're blocking, I can shift offline, but think about doing that with the cane as your block, augmented fan block, or block and strike. So whichever hand you've got the cane in, you can either block with it or strike with it.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you liked the video. Keep your comments coming, we love reading them. It gives us something to do on a rainy afternoon in England.
I do like looking at them. Don't forget to share, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, whack that notification bell. Free to fair.